Welcome everybody. This is Brian's Sex Talk coming back at you. We're just brought to you by pleasurepalace.com, and we want to really thank them for putting out support and love for us. And thank you to pleasurepalace.com. Go there and get your loved one a little, naughty Santa presents. Like I talked about last time, naughty Santa is here. Um, yeah, I finally hooked up another monitor, so you may see me looking over the whole time. If you watch the video, that is, and nobody does. So, just an FYI for everybody. And I'm looking over to mess with stuff, which is probably kind of a stupid idea. Maybe I'll just put it back to where it was before. Well, what's in the news today? What's in the news, everybody? I'm not going to say where I look at my news. I don't like to get abandon any listener base. Like, if you're either Democrat or Republican, I want you to not know which side I look at. All right, I'm looking fatter right now, so I'm a little annoyed. I hope it's just like the video angle or something. And I got a new desk, so it's a little easier to do the cast and basically to do my job. It's not just for the podcast. You guys think everything's for you. Well, guess what? Not everything's for you. You guys gotta work to earn your keep here. You don't think just because I raised you that I'm just gonna let you just have everything for free. Like, you gotta start working as soon as you're able. You gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps and put some money on the table here. Yeah. What else is going on? Jussie Smollett is on trial. Attention, Jussie Smollett is on trial now. You guys hear about this? Jussie Smollett testified in his own defense Monday. Man, he is an embarrassing human being. I mean, there's no way he's gonna get out of this. I mean, what is he? Why didn't he just admit he's guilty those parents did on the Full House actress, Lori Loughlin. There he is. If you're watching the video, I now can show what I'm looking at. I'm just surprised that he's not just turning himself in, basically. God, I wish this was like a televised trial or something. I would definitely be watching this. The actor testified, as a black man in America, I don't trust police. Well, they wouldn't trust you because you would just lie and make up some situation that. So he's still sticking to the fake claim. I mean, man, this is crazy. Oh, the guy who fake beat him up had a sexual relationship apparently with him, even though he said he's heterosexual. What? Look, I'm straight, but I had sex with a guy, and I did go to the bath. It says did not masturbate with Jussie, but he did go to the bathhouse, which that sounds like I don't even. I guess they still have bathhouses. I didn't know. Well, maybe that's like a rich thing. I don't know. I haven't heard much about bathhouses in a while. God, man, this is ridiculous. How embarrassing. Even if he did kind of get off lightly in this trial, I just think everybody would just like still turn their head and not want to talk to him. He would be known for this, like kind of like when OJ got off, and everybody just knew he was still. Nobody was like, well, yeah, that means he was innocent and didn't do it. Everybody was just like, oh yeah, he was good for the black community. He got off or whatever. Oh God, look at this. Sony fires PlayStation exec who was caught in pedophilia sting. Oh, great. I talked about that last week with Josh, whatever his name is, Josh Duggar. And this is just, again, showing me that just everyone who's like high up in any company is just a pedo. Any person that's successful is a dirty, disgusting, depraved, anybody in power. Any senior vice president of engineering at PlayStation, those usually do get caught. Oh, he looks like one too, look. Wow, I'm shocked the way this guy looks that he's a pedo. Well, it is more surprising when they don't look well, there he looks kind of normal, though. I mean, there's been like regular looking guys that are pedos too, but it's always shocking on like To Catch a Predator when they would like when there would be like a lot of people that would get caught that like you would never expect to be a pedo. Like I guess anyone young, anyone like I guess there was like never a woman. I think Chris Hansen said that. I listened to some interview with him and he said there was like never a woman on there. But then he said because they do it differently. It's not because there's no women pedophiles. But I'm sure a lot of people think that. Like that's the thing. And listen, you come here to get educated. So you're welcome. You come here to get educated. I will do better. Listen, everyone, I will do better. I will step down. This is the Sony PlayStation guy. What if that's what if he thought he was just being canceled and it wasn't police related? What's that fucking weird noise? I messed something up on here. I'm sorry. Hello? Hello? Maybe it's my headphones, I hope. You guys hear that? You guys hear that? Hey. Oh. Why is it only on the reverb? Wait. Hey! Yeah. I mean, look, we all need to have some holiday savings this holiday season. So why don't you guys go ahead and get some Guy in This Room merch? I got a lot of merch on sale for you and your loved ones. I got some sex toys, Guy in This Room sex toys. So you stay home and stay safe for the holidays. Guess what, guys? Omicron. We got a new variant for the holidays. Just in time for the holidays. Omicron has arrived. Everybody was hoping for a new COVID strain. Well, guess what? Santa has answered your prayers because Omicron
is here. Guess what? It's hardly transmissible, they say, but they
also don't know anything. Well, listen, we gotta get everybody vaccinated and, close down everything. But we also have no idea about anything. So don't. Omicron is just in time for Christmas. We got a new variant. Spooky new variant. Every new president has to make a new variant of COVID. That's the new, Biden is sticking. Good news, everybody. Biden is sticking to his campaign promise. New variant by winter 2021. 2022, whatever. God, I keep seeing things about how Kamala's like staff hates her and stuff, and she's like doing a bad job. How do you do such a bad job, like as a vice president? Well, I don't know if she's doing a bad job or just she's a terrible boss or whatever. And I guess I just don't. Well, obviously it's not working. Her staff keeps quitting or whatever. If that's what's going on, I don't know. You never know if this stuff is biased and just like a Republican came up with a thing. Because the other side is always looking for something to smash the other side with, you know? Let me tell you something about politics, all right? One side is always not a big fan of the other side. You ever notice? You guys ever notice?
Kamala staff, chaos in the Kamala White House. All her staff is upset.
Yeah, well, we all know that this new variant was an inside job because the president wants to swoop in
and save the day. He made Omicron because he wants to go save the day and defeat it. And,
yeah, you know, I don't know. I can't believe they made New York, like children in New York, have to to present a vaccine, proof of vaccination in indoor dining and stuff. So I guess nobody will bring their kids to restaurants because it's just, what kid wants to go like get a COVID shot and then go back again? Like, how come by now they can't make it one, like both those shots in one, and then because we're gonna have to all take boosters, and that'll be a mandate soon. There's no doubt about that. Sorry if you wanted to get away from the COVID topic. I'm just bringing it up. Special sale on Omicron. BOGO. Omicron variant. You also get the Delta variant too. So yeah. All listeners of this podcast, just use promo code Stay Home, Stay Safe, and get free Ivermectin. No. I don't know, guys. I'm a little out of it. I'm not in a great mood. And kind of put this off to the last minute. And there's really nothing that great in the news. Should I have a weekly news segment? That's my question to myself. Should I have a weekly news segment? I should have done some research and talked about stuff. You know what it is? It's the holidays makes me like lazy and just like not want to live. No. No, it just kind of makes me not eat as good, and then like just not really, well, I'm still kind of trying to keep my same routine, but like when you have random days off and then you kind of just get lazy, and then you're not used to working as much, and then when you do have to work, it's like you're not in the mood. So, and my routine was disrupted. My mood, I'm a little moody. Okay. If my mood's down, the podcast is down greatly. Comedy doesn't exist if I am not in a great mood, and this podcast shouldn't. I should just have not done it. But I'm like, you can't just quit because you don't feel like it. Okay, put one foot in front of the other, people, and just keep going. You only miss some of the. I'm a motivational guy that messes up the inspirational quotes. Listen, guys, you only miss all the shots that you half of the shots that you take. Wait. Listen, you only like might miss some of the goals you like want, but if you never try to do them, then you also kind of miss something too. I think that's what it is. Hey, I'm a rip off, like I'm a motivational speaker, but I just rip off other sayings. Guys, you only miss all of the times that you thought. All right, how about this, guys? Listen, I'm a motivational coach.
I'm a motivational coach. My name is Timmy Swanson. Check out my YouTube. I'm all over social and shit. I got some important sayings, like what I like to live by is like by Timmy Swanson. I kind of copyright a lot of my inspirational quotes, and I'll just share some of those with you.
Right now, listen, guys, all the times that you think about doing something but you don't do it, that's almost like taking a shot, but you'll miss it because you didn't. That's one of my sayings. Another one is, life is like a box of candy. You don't always exactly know what you're gonna get. That's another one, just kind of a simple one.
Yeah. You only miss like most of the shots you don't take.
You miss, that's like probably every just everyone's stupid quote that they hang on their in their room. You only miss 100% of the shots you don't take, guys. It's just anything you do, any mistake you make in life, just say that. Hey, you didn't pay the rent this month. What's going on? Listen, you only miss all 100% of the shots you don't take. If you're not gonna shoot your shot, you're never gonna win. Okay, Mr. Landlord. That doesn't explain why you haven't paid the rent. Well, I mean, listen, I'm trying to shoot my shot. All right. I mean, if you don't believe in me, like I have to believe in myself because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is gonna believe in you. Okay. Just keep acting like you're like a genius or like on some path in a movie or something. Like that other quote where you're the main character in your own movie, in your life's movie or whatever it is. And I mean, I've seen comedians do bits about that, so I'm not going to really try to do my own, but just you can't really go around acting like that all the time, like you're like the chosen, like you're Neo in the Matrix. Hey, how come you haven't paid your bills? The electricity is gonna get turned off, they said, if you don't. Listen, I mean, I actually appreciate your opinion because, like,
you actually inspire me to work harder, because like I need people like you, negative, toxic people, to like be more inspired to win and do shit my own way. Like if you're not gonna believe in my path, then that's just showing me that I need to work that much harder because you don't understand my struggle. Okay. So don't tell me I owe money, or I shouldn't have like threw up on your bed or like pissed on your floor, and I shouldn't have blacked out and stole stuff or whatever. Like, you don't know my what I've been going through, and you don't know where I'm headed. And if you want to be included in my life story one day, you best, you just support me. I need
that support out there. I do YouTube videos. of motivation. I show guys sweating and doing athletic stuff. I should show one now. I'm a little uncomfortable that I show my screen. It shows all my info though, but there's all these motivation videos on. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to. All these like this. They just show a guy like Denzel. I guess you probably can't hear it. Just like vague, like, oh, they're taking a quote from that Denzel, or probably from an interview he did or something, and it's like, yeah, he is a successful actor, but does that mean a random thing he said is gonna? I don't know. I'm just a lazy idiot. This probably does help people. Oh, then actual clips from actual movies he's, and then it just shows like these athletes or okay, a guy playing guitar and now just a guy walking, somebody walking out in the mountains. This just looks like a commercial to me, and then at the end it would be like, sign up for Phoenix University today, aspire to win. They do that for the Army commercials too, which I always like. I'm amazed that they even have an army still, because they haven't sent us to war for a while, and they always do that in like the Army commercial, just like powerful, strength. Like look at this one, like a guy just sitting or somebody just on a mountain in the middle of nowhere with no one around, just like looking intense. I want to be an actor for these. Just like, oh, you'd have to look determined and shit. Just random scenes of like mountains and stuff that's like inspiring to look at, I guess. Go outside the box, man. Dream big, okay? You don't understand my life's journey. Wouldn't that be funny to be like, have a roommate that like is an asshole that like doesn't do anything, but then he's like, listen, you don't understand where I'm gonna go from here. Like, when I'm at the top of that mountain and I'm looking down with like royalty-free motivational music playing in the background, like, you'll know that one day I lived with you, and do you want to be named as this like negative, toxic, temporary hurdle that I had to get over through when they're asking me like, where's the money for the electric bill and where's the money for rent? I don't think so, okay? I want you to be at least a side role in my movie that is my life. When I write my memoir one day, you're gonna be in there. If you are good, if you lift me up, I don't want you a party. If you don't lift me up, then you're no good to me, and I'm throwing you out like a piece of fucking trash. Okay. Gets on your face and breathe. Don't tell me I can't do what I want to do. I am determination. I am motivation. Think about it and it will come true. They all say that too. You just gotta. I've talked about all this stuff before, but just look up motivational videos on YouTube. They all have the same. It's just like random vague sayings and quotes from people from a speech or something. It'll just have like, yo, I watch this shit when I'm working out, and then I'm, yo, you gotta take chances. Sometimes I think like all you have to do is really like say something with like enough intensity, like, and seem confident enough, and people go, "Whoa!" Like politicians, like you just have to say it like you're an actor, basically. And even if it's not a great like thing to say, like people go like give you a standing ovation. If you just talk like Obama. When you're all alone and you think there's no one there for you, sometimes what you gotta do is go outside the box, and you'll find that the box has no limits. And then he drops the mic, and everybody applauds. Wait, and then somebody's thinking there, wait, you just said the box has no, so you're not outside the box then, because you're still in the box if it has no limits. Sometimes, I mean, a lot of this is just common sense that you don't really think about. And it is true, you really do have to believe in yourself and be yourself and all this stuff. But, like, I don't know. How hard is it to like, make that stuff, though? I think that Tim Robbins guy had allegations recently or something, which I'm not even, just a guy that thinks he has all the answers or whatever. I don't have anything against him, but he's scary looking. They all say that. I think Family Guy had a good thing about him where they like showed him like eating someone or something. His head is huge. He's probably like 7 foot tall. Wait, is it? Oh, it's Tony Robbins, not Tim Robbins. That's an actor. Um, you just got to do what you believe in. You just got to be what you believe in. Don't sit down and say I quit. Sit there and say uh I win. I will do that thing. I will win. Just talk like you're a preacher, basically. And if you look and the Lord gives you the strength, the Lord is there. And if you're not thinking the Lord is there, well, then you'll be tempted by Satan. It's like kind of the same cadence they all have, like motivational speaker and preachers. I was like you. I was a loser. I was fat. It's funny, like insult all the people watching. I was like you. I was a fat loser. I was an incel. I was a virgin. I was looking down at my dick and I was like, should I cut it off because I'm such a loser? It doesn't even matter. And I almost did. And I got halfway through and then I stopped. And to this day, I have that scar where I almost cut my dick off. And why do I choose to still keep that scar and looking at every morning so I can learn that's where I was, okay? I mean, a lot of them do say, like, there's a before where they were, like, a loser, basically. But it would be funny if they were just, like, mocking everyone watching the, and I know if you're watching this, you're probably a disgusting piece of shit like I was. Are you ugly? You don't get girls. Girls look at you, and they run the other way. They call the police just by looking at you. They feel threatened. You're that guy, okay? That was me. Well, maybe not as bad as you. I wasn't as bad as you guys watching, but a lot of these people, these guys watching, they should, kill themselves. But you're watching me, so you can't be that bad. If you give me a little more money, I'll tell you even more what a loser you are. I'm just like the guys that have like a fetish for getting humiliated. Motivational speaker that I just make you feel like shit. Now, if you're watching this, you couldn't, you just had to have that dessert after the dinner, didn't you? Well, look down at that gut you have and ask yourself, and you know what you should say to yourself? I'm God's mistake. He made it. He had a lot of home runs. If you look out in like some and a lot of the world like has a lot of niceness to it. But then with you, he hit a. That was his. That was one of his mistakes. But keep watching me, and the next lesson I'll tell you. You know how to. The next one, not this one that you paid the. You got to buy my deluxe package. If you're watching this, I don't know. You might be like I don't know. You might be listening to a guy in his room. I mean, if you're listening to that shit, you should die. I mean, a lot of those guys are like, Tony Robbins is really in shape, and like, I bet he does have feeling. I bet he does look at fat people like and think. I bet he does like insult them in private, at least. People like just don't really address that anymore. They just kind of like. They're like body positivity, but also here's a lot of ways to lose weight. It's like. It doesn't like there hasn't been a big push to the whole body positivity thing. There's been like here and there it'll be like she's beautiful. Lizzo is beautiful. Fuck you for not. Fuck you. That's it. I know you didn't even say anything about Lizzo, but fuck you. Okay? You should want to well, my one guest that came on here thought she was hot or whatever. But I mean, some people have a temporary kind of a fetish they're into, and that's what I mean, look, you can be into it, but it's also like they were trying to act like everybody, like, but you look at everybody else and nobody copied Lizzo. It didn't become a trend to be as big as her. They all just were like acting like everybody else was judging her, but they weren't judging her. They were just going, "Oh my God, Lizzo's amazing," kind of treating her almost like she was a handicapped kid, or like, "Oh, Lizzo, you're a special." I don't know what that was about. It was like every white girl was like over the top about like Lizzo. I think it's another like look at me, I'm a savior type of thing. I don't know. Ugh, life, man. But yeah, nobody was really about the body positivity anymore. Everybody's just glossing over it, even though a lot of people are mad at Adele because she got in shape. I mean, how do you overlook the fact that you can? It is a really bad idea to get real big. I mean, yeah, you can get chubby here and there, I guess, but like your doctor wouldn't be like, "Oh, good for you, you got big." I mean, what? That's one of those things where they kind of just can't. I mean, because there is consequences. You can get morbidly obese and then die from a heart condition, and like, so you can pretend that, oh, body positivity, but like, and I'm not like, one of my pet peeves is people when people think that if you criticize something a little that you're totally anti that thing, Like if I criticize Lizzo or I criticize somebody, oh, you hate fat people? No, you hate. But like pretending it's good. Well, I guess there we're kind of just pretending it's empowering and stuff, which is like, I don't know. If you want to do that, go ahead. Nobody was. I don't think people really. They just don't make fun of fat. I mean, fat people were like the jokes to have in the 90s and 80s. Like that was the like audience to make fun of. Now it's, I guess, white people, but like it was there was that movie Heavyweights, and there was like fat kids sneaking Snicker bars, and which is like, I guess, I mean, to me it's funny, but it's a thing everybody struggles with too. Everybody gains weight, and it's like, I'm a fat piece of shit, and then wants to lose it if you want to stay healthy. I mean, nobody in heavyweights was body positive. Nobody was like, yeah, keep. Well, I mean, I guess Ben Stiller was the bad guy in it, and he was like really kind of like what that other movie Dodgeball he was in, that he used to be fat, and then he got skinny, but he was super like crazy, and then he got fat again by the end. I always wonder if you were really big, like when you're younger, like in the movie Just Friends or something. Those people like that like just get skinny and stay that way for a while. I'm like, could something trigger like, you know, you to just go back and be real fat again? Like Adele, I'm like, I wonder if she can keep this up, because it's been pretty recent where she's skinny. And it is shocking to see somebody lose that much weight. And I never really thought of Adele as like a extremely obese, like, but, you know, you're just used to somebody one way. And, you know, of a singer, I almost think, like, I assume they sing well if they're big, like Aretha Franklin or something. And I don't really know how that affects the vocal cords, but I did wonder, like, if she won't be as interesting now to listen to. But I do wonder if she'll go back to the big, being a big girl. Will she gain it back?
Will Adele gain it back? You know, the
Media's gonna be like snooping around, and the paparazzi's gonna get all kinds of pictures if she does gain the weight back. They do that with everybody. Like Jonah Hill, like, has fluctuated, and now he's like a weirdo. And who else? I think at one point John Goodman lost a ton of weight, and then he gained it back like with a vengeance. I guess Roseanne too. All right, I'm gonna look this up. Celebs who were fat, if that's okay to type in Google. Okay, who's gonna come up? Oh, they just go right for it here. Celebs who used to be really fat. That's the headline. Not like this is a like reputable website. HollywoodGossip.com. June Shannon. Oh God, Honey Boo Boo. Ugh. Yeah, she looks weird though. I mean, even when I remember kind of her losing weight, and Rob Kardashian is still kind of big in the second picture, but damn. Still a little chubby though. Oh, Ricky Gervais, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Jonah Hill did. Chris Pratt. I don't know if that was kind of a acting choice that he was chubby for Parks and Rec though. Seth Rogen. I didn't even really realize. Kelly Osbourne. She's just annoying. Yeah, I think Peter Jackson gained it back actually. Forrest Whitaker. I didn't know that. I don't care about most of these. Mariah Carey, I think she gained it back, kind of. Yeah, see, John Goodman. Yeah, I remember the Mike Huckabee losing weight, but then he definitely got big again. Yeah, I hate when people lose like a ton of weight, like they used to be really big, and then they get skinny, and then they get like super into themselves. I hate that. I can't think of who, and I don't think Adele's done that yet. She could, but no, I barely. Some of these people like have kind of lost weight. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't a great list. I was bored by that. 25 shocking. 25 shocking celebrity weight changes. Oh God, it's a slideshow. Never mind. All right, I'm basically a gossip podcast. I keep mocking the idea of me being one, but I am one. I'm doing a Perez Hilton podcast now because I didn't have ideas this time. This is what happens. I become a gossip queen.
Oh my God! Did you see Adele's weight loss? Like what?
Hey guys, I'm Adele in 2075, and I gained a lot of weight back. It was fun being skinny while it lasted, but what if you go back, you go way back to being fat. And now, I've never left the house, and help me. I'll sing, I'll do whatever you want, just send help.
Alright, that was mean. That was mean to a fake giant Adele in the future. But I wonder if it could come back with a vengeance for some of these celebs. Remember, that one actress. Remember that one actress? I'm really good at sometimes I worry my memory is like seriously, my brain's messed up. Damn it. I'm drawing a blank on this. Well, all the celebrities that have, there's been a lot that have yo-yoed back and forth and been skinny and then gone back. And I don't think the stomach staple lasts very long. Oh yeah, that lady Carrie something from that oh wait, Wilson Phillips. That's what it was called. Oh, Carney Wilson. She has a struggle with her weight. Yeah, she lost a ton of weight. She used to be big, and everybody was like, that's cool. You sing really well. Who cares? And then she did the stomach staple, which sounds so disgusting to me to just the procedure and the gastric bypass. But I guess it doesn't last forever. At first I thought it did, but I don't think it does. Yeah, she has a food addiction. Of course, anybody who's big would have one. How would you not? Well, some people say it is genetic or something. Maybe it is sometimes. I don't know. But after the pregnancies, I started eating cheese, scones, half a donut, cookies. Ugh. Too much sweets, dude. I can definitely pig out on a lot of stuff and then stop keeping track. I try to use the calorie counter app, but some days I'm just I'm not going to use it today. Not because I'm going to be a fat piece of shit. I'm just not going to use it because I don't want to be. It's good to not use it. I mean, that is kind of funny because I'm almost pretending that I don't need it or something. I just want you to look at it or think about it today. Today I'm just going to go wild because I'm going to eat like a hog.
Hey guys, this is Brian. Yeah, I'm still doing the podcast, but It's hard for me to move in any way. I can't even really click a mouse because of my weight gain. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough. If you guys can go ahead and get a forklift or cut me out of my house. Oh man.
I mean, it is crazy how humans can get so big. You just keep eating. And if you look at like the 600-pound life show, it's crazy how big and then how much we can lose weight. It's crazy how much mass. It's like creepy. It's like gross when you think about it. You're just putting on mass. Like all you're doing is just. I always think about like, I mean, a lot of people just mindlessly eat too and don't gain that much weight. Like young people can kind of eat a lot of shit. But now I can't really do it so much. Like even whenever it's the holidays now, I have more acid reflux, and I just like notice I feel like shittier because I'm not eating as well because it's the holidays. I'm like, whatever, it's the holidays. But yeah, like just it's crazy how we can that sounds like a Joe Rogan thing. I mean, when you really think about how crazy it is that we can just kind of change our bodies, and like one day, well, not one day, but 1 month you can be so big that you have to get cut out of your house, and then the next month you're not quite as big. I wonder what like the most weight loss. I'm just an encyclopedia podcast. Most rapid weight loss recorded is what I'm Googling. Well, I would guess the way to do that is to not eat at all, like somebody that was captured as a soldier, or somebody having like a disease. That's probably like the fastest way to do it. All right, come on, show me. Fuck. Carol Yeager used to weigh 1,600 pounds. She did a diet for 3 months. And she lost 520 pounds. She still weighs a lot. She weighs still like 900 something pounds too. All right. I wanted like more impressive numbers. Wow, this guy weighed 290 pounds when he was 12. And then his weight kept going up until he was 37. Oh my God. That's like an impressive feat to just never think about dieting ever. I mean, when you become like 30, you're definitely gonna have to. Most people would start thinking about dieting. When you're like in your 20s, I guess you kind of. I remember that's when. Well, actually, when I was young, I had a couple times of where I got like fatter, and I was like, I gotta lose weight. It was like crazy to me. But the most that I guess you get the most surprise when you're in your 20s because you feel like you're invincible, I think. And then if you gain weight, you're like, what the hell? I don't want to be an adult.
Adulting.
God, I can't believe these people that weigh over 1,000 pounds. Jesus. I mean, if they go in a car, that's like 2 tons. That's roads like won't be able to withstand. Like you have to have special roads to take on that much weight, I think. Go in the trucking lane all the time. You have to go to the weigh stations. Yeah, you're so big you have to go to the trucking weigh stations at the rest stop, which is I know it's a mean joke, but I'm talking about knowing that exists, so. But yeah, how do you even weigh that much? I don't know if scales even go that high. I don't even know how you must have some kind of like delusional, like you don't think about your weight at some point. Oh man. Maybe somebody that was 12 and that big had a genetic thing or like because like that's just crazy. Anyway, Thanks for listening to the Fat Shaming Podcast. Killing in the Tony Robbins tradition. Fat shaming, kindness, yeah. Remember, guys, you're the
Main character in your own movie. You only miss the shots you take. Listen, guys, you only
miss the shots that you take. If you fall, get up and wait. If you fall, get up and try again. That's an original motivational quote. Sign up for my motivational premium package. Yeah.